Back in the 40s, when they talked about the big game, they usually referred to the Army-Notre Dame football game. That's when New Yorkers used to pack the subways. And when they emerged at Yankee Stadium, it was as if the subterranean journey had transformed them into rabid Notre Dame fans. Thus the term Notre Dame's subway alumni. Well, just as the Army-Notre Dame series has faded from these parts, so has the subway alumni. But on tonight's PM Magazine, you're going to meet the one-man taxi squad who's carrying on the tradition.
Is this marvelous?
That's the only way to drive, Coop.
That's the way to do, man. The Notre Dame Victory March and the meter ticking.
From the custom horn under the hood to the cassette plate under the dash and the decals plastered inside and out, Dave Cooper is Notre Dame's self-ordained #1 fan in New York, or anywhere for that matter. While the home teams and their fans suffer through a lean year from Shea Stadium to the Meadowlands, with Columbia losing in between, and the once Legion subway alumni still homeless ever since Army and Notre Dame stopped battling it out in Yankee Stadium, Dave Cooper's fidelity and allegiance to the university he never attended is as strong as ever. Just ask his wife.
He's not a fanatical fan. He's a nut, but a real nut, because if Notre Dame loses, he really gets sick.
Now, you talk about the New York subway alumni. That's a thing of the past.
Well, they're still around. The subway alumni will never die. They'll always be around, the subway alumni. The subway alumni is predominantly people who never really attended Notre Dame like myself, but got a loving for the school and follow them, but not as intensely as I do. You know, I'm there night and 12 months a year. I get the school paper delivered to me all the time, and keep abreast of everything at Notre Dame. So I don't consider myself a subway alumni. I'm greater.
The campus of Notre Dame on the eve of the home opener. The students getting their Irish up for Purdue. Enter one New York taxi cab, 800 miles west of Grand Central, and cruising past Notre Dame Stadium, the house that Rockne built in South Bend, Indiana. Dave Cooper had come home to see his boys and to help them shake down the thunder as a guest speaker at the traditional pep rally.
It felt like the greatest thrill that ever happened to me. It was worth millions of dollars. I enjoyed it. Just the thrill of seeing the Golden Dome look at me and say, "Coop, you have arrived. You're the greatest, man." That thrill. I felt like 50,000 people cheering me into Notre Dame.
Did you have the music playing?
Right. And my horn blowing. And all the students hollering, "Notre Dame!" And I hollered, "#1, we're going to whip those Boilermakers."
Neither a Catholic, an Irishman, or even a high school graduate, Dave Cooper's lifelong devotion to Notre Dame began in the 40s after his conversion by Jimmy Lenahan, a stickball buddy in the Bronx who was most of the above and liked to listen to Notre Dame games on the radio.
Well, Dave, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, glad
Your
to meet you.
reputation precedes you.
Thank you.
Dave Cooper's concern for the university is very real, be it meeting with officers of the Notre Dame Club of New York about their scholarship fund, or entertaining these genuine alums who happened onto the scene having been attracted by Dave's horn, like the sirens luring Odysseus and his crew. What would happen, fellas, if you got in the back of this cab and he said, "You guys want to go to South Bend?"
We'd stay. I think we'd stay.
I think we'd stay.
We'd go all the way. You take a visa?
With 5,000 alumni in the area, accidental reunions happen frequently in the back seat of Dave's cab. But we couldn't resist setting up this one with Angelo Bertelli, Notre Dame's Heisman Trophy winner in 1943, and now a businessman in New Jersey, and a pretty good actor, as you'll see.
Where to, sir?
LaGuardia.
Okay.
I don't understand what all these Notre Dame signs are around here.
Geez, I'm a great Notre Dame fan.
You're kidding. I'm an old Notre Dame man myself.
Yeah? What year did you attend Notre Dame?
Oh, I was out there in the early 40s.
The Notre Dame team was 8-0. They had a great left halfback, Angelo Bertelli.
Angelo Bertelli. How do you like that? I hate to tell you, your name is Cooper, by the way?
Yeah.
I hate to tell you, but my name is Angelo Bertelli.
Wow!
How do you like that?
Jesus.
You mean to say that all this Notre Dame stuff, are you a Notre Dame subway alumni? Or you
No,
don't
I'm
went to
bigger than the
school?
Notre Dame alumni. I'm the #1 Notre Dame fan here.
Dave's dining room at home is much like the interior of his cab. He gets up at 2 Sunday mornings just to watch the video replays of the Saturday game, which of course he listened to live on the radio or television.
Dave's closet, that's one of the arguments we have. He never spends money on a normal shirt or I'll call it civilian shirt. All he buys is Notre Dame.
Cheer, cheer for old Notre Dame. Wake up the echoes, cheering.
Dave's turf is New York City. Moving through its streets can be as frustrating as 4th down and long all day long. But in his own way, he carries on the Notre Dame tradition that would have made Grantland Rice, in his famous description of the Four Horsemen, very proud. Against a cold November sky, the coupe, hack number 3869, faking a turn with his left arm, following his interference to the yellow light, looking for daylight. He makes his break in the red and sprints for the goal line and victory. Dave, since you didn't go to Notre Dame yourself, what's the next best thing you do to become part of that Notre Dame family?
Well, what I'm trying to do is make a scholarship fund for Notre Dame and send a lot of needy kids to school to keep the Notre Dame program going under my name, which I think is the greatest thing that I can do for Notre Dame to help them out. And what they've done for me, giving me wonderful times on Saturdays.
With the Jets and the Giants having such a miserable year and Notre Dame a fairly good one, it's nice to know that there's at least one cabbie like Dave Cooper around who has something nice to say about his team on a Monday morning. Stay with us. We'll be back. We'll look at next week's PM Magazine in just a bit. Okay, that was the only good one. You want to do one for protection?